Hello everyone. For today's presentation, we will discuss about Region 11 or Davao region. Fast facts about Region 11 is that the Davao region is formerly called Southern Mindanao. So, the administrative region in the Philippines is designated as Region 11, and it is located on the southeastern portion of Mindanao. Davao region is consists of five provinces, and it is the Davao de Oro or Compostela Valley, Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Davao Oriental, and Davao Occidental. So the region encloses the Davao Gulf, and its regional center is Davao City. Davao is Hispanicized pronunciation of Daba-Daba, the Bagobo word for the fire. And for the Cebuano naman, the translation of Daba-Daba is Kalayo. So, as I've said earlier, the five provinces are Davao de Oro, Compostela Valley, Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, and Davao Oriental, and Davao Occidental. And it has 43 municipalities and 6 cities. And the total number of barangay in Region 11 is 1,162. And another fast fact is the Ciudad de Davao in Spanish, we in Spanish they call it Ciudad de Davao, but in Filipino they call it Lungsod ng Davao, and in Cebuano naman is Dakbayan sa Davao.
So next we have here another five fast fact about the Davao region. So first we have here since Davao City is not only one of the top producer of durian but also one of the top markets for the king of fruit, which is the durian. Davao City is now called as the durian city of the country, as this exotic fruit grows in Davao region. So next we have here the Davao region is touted as Mindanao Center for trade and investment, being the home of several multinational companies which opted to establish their hubs and branches in the region. So, since the Davao region is composed of five provinces and six cities, the region has a sustainable economic landscape that can contribute to its natural resources, business, and competitive human resources that support both travel and trade. Okay, so that's why it making a major gateway to the ASEAN and the Pacific economies. And aside from its potential investment, the region island to highland tourism destination are among the other reasons that make it to the one top must-visit places in the Philippines. So next, the home of majestic Mount Apo, the highest peak. Pakibalik po. The home of majestic Mount Apo, the highest peak in the Philippines, and Davao offers more than the flowers, being the orchid capital of the Philippines, and the durian, of course, the exotic fruit known for its very delicious taste and pungent smell. Also, the home of the second largest eagle in the world, the monkey-eating eagle, and now officially known as the Philippine eagle. So next we have here, since Davao City is the most populous city in the Mindanao and the third largest city in the Philippines, known for its active economic activities, urban build-up, and modern amenities. Pakibalik po. Davao City is now one of the most important economies in the island and the third most important urban center in the Philippines. And last we have here, did you know that the first name given to Davao City is Nueva Vergara by Don Jose Cruz de Uyanguren during the Spanish occupation in honor for his home in Vergara in Spain. Next slide po. Next, we have here the map of Region 11 or the Davao region. So as you can see, Davao region is located in the southeastern portion of the island of Mindanao, surrounding the Davao Gulf and consists of five provinces, namely the Davao Occidental, Davao del Sur, Davao del Norte, Compostela Valley, and Davao Oriental. Okay. As you can see, the Davao region is bordered clockwise from the north by the Caraga, the Philippine Sea, Davao Gulf, Celebes Sea, Soxargen, and Northern Mindanao. Next reporter po.
The history. The history of the region dates back to the times when various tribes occupied the region. It is believed that the Manobos, Mandayas, Calagans, Mansakas, and the Bogobos occupied the area. They are the same tribes that create the small settlements and communities that eventually became Mindanao. Davao was inaugurated as a charter city on October 16, 1936 by President Manuel L. Quezon. The charter came into effect on March 1, 1937. It was one of the first two towns in Mindanao to be covered into a city, the other being Zamboanga. Davao Region known for lying at the southeastern corner of the Philippines, Davao City, the largest city in the world, 244,000 hectares, is considered the orchid capital of the Philippines. It is, it is also famous for fruits and as a takeoff point for climbing mountains. The name of Davao before its capital town Davao became a city on March 16, 1936 as the provincial congressman Romualdo Quimpo Field Bill 609 passed as Commonwealth Act 51, paving the creation of the city from the merger of the town of Davao and Gianga district. Davao del Norte and Davao de Oro, together with Davao Oriental, Davao Occidental, and Davao del Sur, used to be a whole province simply known as Davao. This original province was split into three: Davao del Norte, Davao Oriental, and Davao del Sur when Republic Act No. 4867, authorized by Representative Lorenzo S. Sarmiento Sr., was signed into law on May 8, 1967. Next reporter na po.
Attractions and activities. Next. Mount Hamigitan Range. Mount Hamigitan is a mountain located in the province of Davao Oriental, Philippines. It has a, it has a height of 1,620 meters or 5,315 feet. The mountain and its vicinity has one of the most diverse wildlife population in the country. Among the wildlife found in the area are Philippines, eagles, and several species of nepenthes. Some of the latter, such as the Nepenthes peltata and Nepenthes micrampora, are endemic to the area. Next. Next po. Island Garden City of Samal. The Island Garden City of Samal is an island situated within the coast of Davao Gulf and is a part of Metropolitan Davao. It consists of an archipelago of 9 smaller islands that span over a land area of 30,130 hectares with 118 kilometers of long continuous coastline of pristine, white sandy beaches. Samal is the only city in the country that encompasses two entire islands, hence its name of the as the Island Garden City. Samal Island is the one of popular island in the Philippines. It because located in the heart of the Davao Gulf. At ang Samal Island ay palaging paboritong destinasyon ng mga turista, lalo na para sa mga naninirahan sa Davao City. Hindi lamang dahil sa kalapitan nito, ngunit dahil ang isa ay tahimik, puno ng malinis na beach, at puno ng buhay. Next. Aliwagwag Falls.
Aliwagwag Falls Eco Park, our last destination before we head back to the city. It was a long day exploring Bangaga, Davao Oriental, but definitely worth it. We got to relax and dip on hot spring. Aliwagwag Falls is among the top famous places in Davao. This picturesque 84 tide falls with more than 130 cascade stands at 1,110 feet making it the highest waterfall in the Philippines. Ang Aliwagwag Falls ay isa sa pinakamagandang talon sa Davao Oriental. Hindi lamang ito dinadayo ng mga turista, kundi ito din ang pinagkukunan ng tubig ng magsasaka sa lugar. At ang halaga ng Aliwagwag Falls ay dito pinagkukunan ang kanilang pangangailangan. Next. Cape of San Agustin. Cape San Agustin is the most southeasterly point in the Philippines, situated in the island of Mindanao, between the capital city of Mati and the coastal town of Governor Generoso in Davao Oriental, facing the vast raging waters of Celebes Sea on the south and the calm water of Davao Gulf on the west. Known of old as a Provincia de Caraga, 1609, which stretches from the Cape of Surigao in the north end and down to the Cape of San Agustin. It was considered a most important strategic navigational demarcation during the Spanish colonial era. Ang Cape San Agustin ay ang pinakatimog-timog na lugar sa Pilipinas na matatagpuan sa isla ng Mindanao, sa pagitan ng kabiserang lungsod ng Mati at ang baybaying Gobernador Generosa sa Davao Oriental. Next. Lake Carolina, a famous lake which are known to the locals of Carolina Lake. The Carolina Lake is not actually a lake. It is more of a tidal creek or lagoon where a portion of a stream affected by ebb and flow of ocean tides. Thus the cool water of Carolina are brackish and fishes that plentifully thrive there are most that live in marine waters. Lake Carolina is located at Bangaga, a first-class municipality on the east coast of Davao Oriental. The locals call it lake, but it may in fact be unique a tidal spring. As the tide goes up and down, the colors of the waters seemingly change. At bukod sa nakakamanghang ganda ng Lake Carolina, posible rin ito isang blue hole na gaya ng matatagpuan sa Tablas Island sa Romblon. Next. Dahican Beach. Dahican Beach is a stunning 7-kilometer stretch of crescent-shaped white sand and coastline. White sand coastline and towering coconut trees along the sparkling turquoise waters of Mayo Bay facing Pacific Ocean. It is situated 10 kilometers of downtown city proper of Mati in Davao Oriental and is widely popular beach destination for skimboarding and other water sports in Davao region. Next. Crocodile Park or Davao Crocodile Park. The Davao Crocodile Park is home to hundreds of crocodiles, of course, of all sizes, from newly hatched babies and yearlings to full-grown ones. The biggest of the park's resident is Pangil, an 18-foot croc known as one of the largest in the country. Among Agusans, now decreased Lolong Pangil means fangs in Filipino, an apt name for the 60-year-old croc who lives in a huge pool in the middle of the park all by himself. At bukod sa mga buhaya, may mahahanap o makikita ka pa ding iba't ibang uri ng ibon, unggoy, ahas, at iba pang reptalya sa parke. At ang parke na ito ay mas masaya at kawili-wili dahil nag-aalok din sila ng mga lektura at kamalayan sa konserbasyon ng wildlife. Next. Philippine Eagle Center. The Philippine Eagle Center, PEC, is an 8.4-hectare area located at the foothills of Mount Apo in Malagos, Baguio District, Davao City, and situated within the Malagos watershed. The Philippine Eagle Center primarily operates as conservation breeding facility for the critical endangered Philippine eagle and other birds of prey. The Philippine Eagle Foundation of PEF is a private non-profit organization. We at the PEF work towards giving the critically endangered Philippine eagle a fighting chance to survive and thrive in its natural territory. We are also committed to the preservation of the eagle's rainforest, habitat, and biodiversity. Next, Mount Apo. The volcano is one of the most popular climbing destinations in the Philippines, with the summit on the average take 2 days to reach. This Davao City tourist spot is a must visit, especially if you're looking for a trail adventure. There are different trails you can take, and there are 7 different peaks at the summit, where you can see scenic views from the majestic sunrise and sunset. Next. San Victor Island. San Victor Island is among the popular Davao Oriental tourist spot. It is a 3-hectare island managed by the Diocese of Mati. It boasts of powdery white sand and clear turquoise waters. And if you want a secluded and scenic getaway, detached from the whole world, San Victor Island is the perfect place to be. San Victor Island boasts its fine white sand and clean waters that's home to many sea creatures, including the transient dugong and marine vegetation. Next. People's Park Davao. People's Park in Davao City is a 4-hectare wide cultural theme park featuring a mini forest, man-made falls, a dancing fountain at night, fish pond, children's playground, and a giant durian dome. Both tourists and local adore this place, with students using and displays for school activities and fitness enthusiasts for jogging. Like most parks, the entrance fee is completely free. Last, next slide. Museo of the People of Davao. Museo Davaoeño of the Museum of the People of Davao is one of the two known museums in Davao, although is directly translated as Davao Museum. It is commonly known as the New Museum. The other museum is known as the Old Davao Museum, which is located inside Insular Village, just about 100 meters from the main gate and slightly bigger than Museum Davaoeño. Sa Museum Davaoeño, marami kang makikita ng mga art about their culture at ang mga prominent handicrafts and art exhibit. Kaya isa itong tinatawag din nilang attraction sa kanilang lugar upang makilala ng mga pumapasok na turista o gustong bumisita sa kanilang lugar. Next slide. Rojas Night Market. Famous night market in Davao and great place to try the local street food. The Rojas Avenue Night Market begins at a crossroads near the Marco Polo Hotel and continues for about 1 kilometer southeast down Rojas Avenue. The first half is food stalls, most offering the usual pick and grill favorites of skewered chicken, beef, pork belly, and tuna, but you can also find vendors selling balut and some fried food as well. Sa Rojas Night Market naman ay isa din itong pinupuntahan ng mga turista dahil mas maraming pagkain ang kanilang makakainan. Tulad ng mga street foods na gaya ng sinabi ko, skewered chicken, balot at iba pa. At kagaya ng mga benta-benta sa mga gilid ng kalsada, may makikita ka ding mga ukay-ukay o bargain na mga damit na sapatos. Yun lang. Thank you. Next reporter, please.
Now let's proceed to food and delicacies of Davao region. The first thing is the durian and their product. So no visit to Davao is complete without trying the king of fruits, which is the durian. So your travel to the Philippines or the Davao region won't be complete without something to bring home, like pasalubong, like coffee, egg roll, dried durian, mochi, mooncake, beef, chips, and ice cream. And you can also bring home tasty candies, tarts, macarons, pulverons, barquillos, and other durian treats. Kinilaw. So kinilaw is a popular seafood dish in Davao City. This dish is typically made from fresh raw tuna or swordfish, marinated in vinegar and citrus juices such as lemon or lime, spiced with chili peppers, and seasoned with ginger, onion, and salt. So, kinilaw is a raw seafood dish native to the Davao region. So, it is more accurately a cooking process that relies on vinegar to denature the ingredients rather than a dish. Sinuglaw. Sinuglaw is a contraction of the words sinugba or grilled and kinilaw. So it is a combination of fresh tuna or malusugi and grilled pork marinated in vinegar and citrus juices such as lemon and lime, spiced with chili peppers and seasoned with ginger and onion salt. So this sinuglaw is like a combination of kinilaw and grilled grilled meat or seafood. Yan. Next is sinugbang panga or grilled tuna. It's a popular dish not just Davao but the whole Philippines. So it is marinated with barbecues and soy sauce and grilled over hot coals. So this sinugba is like inihaw, cooked on a grill over charcoal. Next is a durian pie. So durian pie is sweet and it tastes like a real durian. And lastly, durian and langka turon. So durian and langka turon, we all know that durian is a famous fruit in Davao. But now we try some durian with a twist. This yummy deep fried dessert is a must try dish when you're in Davao. So the durian langka turon is deep fried in lumpia wrapper and plated in a traditional iron. Also comes with a serving table chocolate dipping sauce. That's it for food and delicacies of Davao region.
So next we have here the festival and special events in Davao region. So we have here, next po, we have here the festival of the province of Compostela Valley. We have here first the Buganian Festival, celebrated every 25th of July until 1st of August. Okay, so this festival is not just a celebration for the Araw of the Compostela Valley and in honor of the native indigenous people called the Mandayas, but also it is actually a celebration which tribute to the Bagani warriors of the past of the Compostela Valley. Next po. Next, we have here the Bulawan Festival, celebrated every 8th of March. So this colorful gold festival of Compostela Valley is all about Davao de Oro or the Compostela Valley. So this annual celebration of Thanksgiving is also showcases Comsval culture, tradition, and progress took its name from gold mining, and this festival showed their gratitude to God who blessed them with such fortune. Okay, next po. Next, we have the Dapugan Festival. It is celebrated every 28th of May. So Dapugan Festival is celebration to showcase the tribal harmony, ethnic unity, and their contribution to the rich harvest of the municipality. So Dapugan is a common Kagan and Mansaka word, which means gathering. Okay, so this festival is a gathering celebration, celebrates the abundance of the coastal resources of Mabini. Next po. Next, we have the Piagsawitan Festival celebrated every 8th of November. Okay, so this is festival is a Thanksgiving celebration for the Mansaka tribe for their year for a long bountiful produce and their cultural heritage. And aside from the blessing that they receive from the Supreme Being, the main focal point of this festival are Dagaday sa Panahon, an event celebrating the Mansaka cultural heritage and the Indak-Indak sa Kadasalanan, which is celebrated at the town provinces. Next po. Next, we have the Simbalay Festival. So this Simbalay Festival is a annual festivity of the municipality of Nabunturan, known for Mansaka word meaning togetherness, sharing, and thanksgiving for a bountiful harvest. So Simbalay became a tradition to the Nabunturan on every third week of December, the month of family togetherness and sharing of gifts and blessing. Next po. Next, we have the Kadayawan Festival or the Durian Festival, celebrated every 15th to 21st of August. So, Kadayawan is a durian festival. It gathers the durian growers from the province of Davao del Norte and Compostela Valley. So, during this festival celebration, several cultural presentations are showcased in this event to give an entertainment to the people around taking good times within the durian product. Next po. So next we have here the province of Davao del Sur. Next po. First we have the Kapiaan Festival celebrated every 18th to 30th of February. So Kapian Festival is a major festival held to commemorate the foundation of the province of Davao del Sur, particularly to the town of Jose Abad Santos. So Kapian Festival is held as a thanksgiving for our years of abundant and productive harvest, where all the 26 barangay of the Abad Santos are actively participating. Next po. Next, we have here the Bansaulog Festival. So it is celebrated every 12th to 18th of September. So the term or the celebration is called the Bansaulog. Okay, it is a combination of the town's name, the Bansalan, and the Saulog, which Visayan term for celebration. Okay, so this festival is a 7-day in length festivity held each in Bansalan. Okay, the Davao del Sur province, out of the appreciation for the town's foundation. Next po. Next, we have the Dorong Festival. It is celebrated every 14th to 19th of June. So, Dorong is a socio-cultural event expressed as a Thanksgiving festivity among the Bagobos with their contribution as a part of the entire cultural communities of Lumad in Mindanao, showcasing their cultural belief and craft. Next po. Next, we have the Sinabadan Festival, celebrated every 5th to 6th of September. So, Sinabadan is a Bagobo word which means unity, okay? So this festival aim at gathering all the tribe to celebrate their oneness and unity and thanksgiving for all the blessing that they savored through the years by presenting the diverse culture of the town as well as the community who have initiated and the unique artistry and craftsmanship and the spirituality of the town. Next po. Next, we have the province of Davao del Norte. Next po. First, we have here the Banana Festival celebrated every 18th to 19th of March. So, Banana Festival is a festival showcases the different varieties of banana like Señorita, Latundan, Lakatan, and the Saba. So, it features the Banana Cook Fest and the Saba inspired street dancing competition with a beauty pageant. Next po. We also have here the Musikaan Festival. It's celebrated every 21st to 27th of February. So Musikaan Festival is celebrated in Tagum City, which truly prove the city claim as the music capital of the Philippines. Okay, so it is a different kind of festival for it to celebrate the talent of all Filipinos in general when it comes to music writing, performing, and inventing. Next po. Next, we have the Tabanog Festival. It is celebrated every June, okay? So basically, this festival is only a kite flying event that became a showcase of kite design as well as skills. So this is a competition in which locals showcase their talent in this old age activity, which is the kite, okay? Next po. Next, we have the Panagtagbo Festival. So it is celebrated every 7th of March. So the term Panagtagbo refers to which is means meeting. Okay. So this festival describes a celebration where the Tagomeños meet with each other Tagomeño for their different walk of life despite their diverse backgrounds and ethnic origin. Next po. Next, we have the province of Davao Oriental. Next po. We have here Sambuokan Festival celebrated every 29th of October. So Sambuokan Festival is a yearly celebration of oneness and unity of the ethnic group of Mandaya to have a progressive and highly developed society. So it is a festival of a colorful costume along with the festive beats of the performers of the street dancing competition. Next po. Next, we have the Banayan Festival celebrated every third week of October. So this Banayan Festival is a Thanksgiving celebration giving to the tribute to the town's main product, which is the rice. And so that's why the municipality is known for, it is known as the rice bowl of the Southern Mindanao. Next po. Next, we have here the Nyogan Festival. So, Nyogan Festival is celebrated every 26th to 29th of October. So, Nyogan is, of course, a Thanksgiving festival in Baganga, Davao Oriental Province for bountiful harvest of coconut, of course, the town main source of livelihood. Next po. Next, we have last the province of Davao Occidental. Next po. And here, their festival is the Gaginaway. Okay, Gaginaway Festival celebrated full moon in November. So, Gaginaway is celebrated in November when the moon is to be at its brightest and the harvest of the tribes are bountiful. So that's the reason for them to celebrate since they believe that in the full moon in November, yun yung pinaka maliwanag and naniniwala sila na marami silang na-harvest during the month of November. So, yun lang po. Next, reporter.
Major cultural groups. There are around 11 tribes in Davao region, 5 Lumad meaning native or indigenous people and 6 Moro meaning native Muslim inhabitants of the Philippines. First, we have Bagobo Clata. Clatas occupy a very small territory stretching from Catalunan to Calinan within Davao City. Their traditional population centers included Blao, Tagakpan, Dulian, Sirib, Gunalong, and Tamugan. They are called the forest dweller. Next, next, Ata. The Atas or dwellers of highlands are powerful people who appear to be a mixture of Negritos and Malays. As occupants of the headquarters of Davao, Tuganay, and Libuganon rivers, the Atas depend primarily on hunting as their livelihood. The Atas are also known for being sensitive and vindictive, but can be easily pacified if handled with utmost diplomacy. Next, next is Obo Manubo. The Obo Manubos are known for their intricate casting, fine weaponry, and jewelry. For them, these things possess souls as also possess animate objects. Obo oral tradition tells of Apo Sandawa's journey from the north to Davao. Apo Sandawa's point of entry in Davao was at Ulas. From Ulas, Apo Sandawa and his family moved north towards the Talomo Mountains, even reaching Mount Sinaka. Next, next is Matisalog. Matisalog or river people are considered to be the most aboriginal inhabitants of Mindanao, chiefly occupying the Agusan River Valley in Compostela from Malalag to Sarangani and between Quabo and Cape San Agustin. In Davao City, they are mostly located in the hinterlands of Marilog, Marahan, or Pakibato. Their houses are built near the rivers, often on the forks of trees. Next, next is Magobo Tagabawa. Tagabawa means people from the south, and they have been occupying the districts of Marilog, Baguio, Calinan, Tugbok, and Toril in Davao City. Natives who identify themselves as such are called Bagobo. This tribe is said to be the most intelligent of all natives in the Philippines. The Tagabawas occupy the districts of Marilog, Baguio, Calinan, Tugbok, and Turil. Next, next is the six Moros. First, Sama. The Sama people value togetherness. They are described as cohesive and peace-loving people. Their forebears are said to be possess special powers, having the supernatural ability to invite spirits called jinn to do things for them. Majority of Sama people in Davao City are living in the coastal barangays of Bunawan to Toril. Next, Maranao. Maranaos are said to have the best traditional clothes out of all Filipino ethnic groups. Called the Filipino Called the people of the lake, they are brave and historically offered sacrifice in defense of their homeland and to their religion Islam. They take pride of their rich literature called Darangen and are known for sophistication in wood and metal crafts like the Torogan, a special house built for a Maranao maiden, and Okir, an artistic design. Next is Kagan. The tribe's name was derived from the word kaog, means whisper. The Kagan people are known as al- agriculturists, cultivating rice, corn, abaca, and coconut for cash crops. Those who are living near the coast practice fishing. They are taga Kaolo who have converted to Islam either through intermarriage or contact with the Magindanaons. Next is Iranon. They are regarded as the fiercest pirates in the Malay world. adopting a typical maritime lifestyle of sea invaders. They attack merchant shipping and coastal settlements in the Philippines, the Straits of Malacca, and the islands beyond Sulawesi. These days, they are known as fishermen and long distance traders. Next. Next is Maguindanao. They are known as the people of the flood plain in Mindanao, originating from the province of Maguindanao. Outside the province, they are scattered around the three districts of Davao City and other nearby provinces. Living mostly along the mouths of river, they impeded the Spanish colonizers' efforts at bringing the other tribes of Davao within the Christian fold. And last, Tausog. The Tausogs dominate over the island of Sulu. They are known as the people of the current and are known for their courage and bravery. Loyalty is an important trait among the Tausogs. They practice the ritual of blood compact to signify the depth of their loyalty to one another. They are fierce and dangerous, but the moment one of them, the bond will be enduring. Tribes are the original inhabitants of Davao City. Multiculturalism runs deep in Davao City's history. It echoes in its tagline, Life is Here. That's all.
So that's it for Region 11. Thank you for listening, guys. Oh, yung quiz, i-propose na lang or isa-send sa GC. Thank you.